he started a month after me and got to 100,000 subscribers in like 10 or 11 months. And I was like at 1,000 subscribers. And I was like, okay, I know how to do video better than this guy. I know how to do audio. Like, he's got a video where like one half of the audio isn't even on there, you know, like how does this guy get 100,000? And so we became friends, sort of. And he's just so blunt, and he told me, Drew, you need to do some soul searching and figure out, are you going to do lawn content or are you going to do woodworking?
What's interesting, right before we got on, I was like, let me take one more peruse through your Instagram channel and your Instagram page. And I came across a post where you said you were kind of at the precipice of quitting your YouTube channel. And then a video took off and you showed the chart of that. I'll try to put that up on the screen for anybody that's watching. And I looked at my wife. I said, look at this, babe. I said, I feel like this is where I'm at. Like, I just know in my heart that something's got to take off. And if it doesn't, then it's just not for me. And so I needed to see that. So you skyrocket.
There's so many. So I'd seen so many people do that same thing. Here's where I was about to quit, and look what happened. And I was like, yeah, that'd be nice, but I'm still slugging away 2 years later.
Yeah.
And I actually have an image. I have a screenshot. And I think it actually was in that Instagram of my good friend John from Huntington Builds. He had texted me and said, hey, how's the vacuum video going? At that point, I was 3 weeks into the video. I had almost finished the edit that took me 50 hours to edit. I had spent, I think, maybe close to $2,000 on this video because I bought all the tools. And I had done my final pass and realized I don't have enough B-roll for this one thing. And if I'm really going to do this right, I need to get that B-roll shot. So I had to go back out in the garage, set everything back up, get all these B-roll shots, and I hated every minute of it. John texts me at that moment, says, how's the video coming? And I took him a picture. I took a screenshot. I sent him a picture, and I said, if this video doesn't take off, I'm quitting. And that video ended up getting, I think, 1,000 views in the first day, 2,000 views the second day, 4,000 views the third day. It doubled every day until day 7. It hit 100,000 views. It's now, I think, over 550,000 views on that video. Great. And I had 4,400 subscribers in the end of September, which was October, November, December, January, 5 months ago. So I had 4,500 subscribers 5 months ago, and I think I just crossed 32 or 33,000. And a lot of it is because of that video expanded the profile of the audience that YouTube recommends. And I learned so much with that video that I've kept implementing the lessons I learned in that video.
So would you say because it was more of a broad audience or something? Like what were the key takeaways just like that would apply to everybody? Would it apply to everybody?
Yes. But you got to pay for that. I'll tell you for free.
Save it. We can save it for the after show.
No. I'll give it away. There's a lot. Okay, so the first thing is I had actually joined a YouTube Mastermind by a guy. I think his name is Leron. I forget his last name, but I think his YouTube channel is called The Techie Guy. He's got maybe 800,000 subscribers. He consults with like Preston Plays and like all these big YouTubers who have tens of millions of subscribers. He's like their whisperer or whatever. So he, through NOS Academy, did a YouTuber thing. The takeaways are, number one, you're not going to hack the algorithm. Yep. So stop trying. It's smarter than you.
It's not about keywords.
and nope. And he said, replace algorithm with people. Instead of making a video to serve the algorithm, make a video to serve people. It was just like basic stuff like that. But one of the assignments was, really study your avatar. And it was like a 40-minute video and like a 20-page PDF you had to print out, and you had to like go interview your subscribers and like what are they afraid of, what gets them angry, like write out. And then part of the thing was you had to actually come up with, my avatar is Jim, and he's a 35-year-old white dude living in suburban, whatever. Okay. And I was like, I don't want to do this. But I did it. And so I probably have, there's probably like 10 people in the audience that have my cell phone number. And like, we're legitimate friends. Okay. Like wholeheartedly, my pure heart is I like these people and they're my friend. They happen to be subscribers. Also, I study them.
yeah.
But I like genuinely care about them. And so I just pay attention to like, what their problems are, like how I can help them, like legitimately, how can I help them? And so like I always run video ideas by them. I run titles and thumbnails by them. I let them see previous edits, and I'm like, tell me where you get bored. Tell me what doesn't connect, because like it doesn't matter what idea I have. If it's not helping you, it's pointless. Right. And so tell me how to help you. Help me help you, right? And so so one of the assignments was ask your audience about your next video. So I went to the community tab at the end of, I think it was in September. So this is the gold, okay? Here's the gold. If you're making videos, do this tonight, okay? Go to your, make a poll. And the poll was, I have 5 video ideas. Which one do you want to see next? And I listed out like, a marking measuring video, like a laser review video, like mistakes you make at the table saw, whatever. And there was like 4 videos that I had like on the dock, okay? However, that week, I had gotten 2 comments of people who had watched a video I did from almost a year earlier when I bought the Festool vacuum. I bought the vacuum and did like a little, hey, I bought this vacuum. I might do a comparison against this rigid shop vac. I never did the video. But the week before I did this community post, I had 2 people comment on that video that maybe had 1,000 views. And they said, hey, did you ever do that one video? And I was like, no. But I had in the back of my mind. So I put on the poll, cheap rigid vacuum versus $1,500 Festool. And at that time, most of the community engagement I would get on my feed was like, I might get 5 thumbs up and 1 comment. But what I was doing, looking back, was I was like, hey, here's a community post about me. But this one, I flipped it, and I made it about the person. I made it about the audience. And I said, hey, which one of these videos are you most interested in? I had, I think, 349 people answer the poll.
Wow.
I didn't know 349 people were paying attention to me. And the number 1 video that they wanted to see was this vacuum comparison video. The one I threw in as a last-minute thought because these 2 people had commented about it. It wasn't on my radar. It wasn't on my doc. I was not planning on making that video. So I was like, oh, that's really interesting that this amount of people responded, and the video I wanted to make, like 2% voted for. The video I wasn't even thinking of making, 80% or whatever voted for that. I gained 29,000 subscribers.